It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long time, but my time is finally near. 'Cause I've got faith of the heart. I'm going where my heart will take me. I've got faith to believe I can do anything. I've got strength of the soul, and no one's gonna bend or break me. I can reach. Well, my parents were too poor to take me fishing, but they did teach me how to stick my hand down the toilet in hopes of pulling out shitty games, and we'd all have a good time that way. So here we go, Ghouls and Goblins. So basically, you get possessed by Satan, because even though you think you're about to fuck the princess, it's actually a guy, and you live in an alternate universe in which people like Gary Falwell and Pat Robertson, when they say that sort of thing causes natural disasters and shit, well, in this universe, they're right. This game is actually one of a kind. Well, in a sense, because it's a spiritual successor to Scientologist Bible adventures. Instead of picking up goats for your alien master to suck the souls out of and dance the Macarena to, forcibly moving their lifeless appendages in order to satisfy an ancient Aztec ritual that probably wasn't even true to begin with. Silly, silly pagans. You have to avoid getting hit, because you like that sort of thing. In fact, it makes you take off your underwear and get jiggy with it a little, and the undead are kinda into that sort of thing. Well, more than a little bit, actually.
This game has been haunting me since I was very little. Because even though I was a kid and had no responsibilities, shitty games would make my Asperger's act up.
The enemy selection is not very bad, but it is not super bad either. It's nice to be assaulted by zombie rapists, but where are the bats, black cats, snakes, and non-zombie rapists from A Nightmare on Elm Street, which I ripped in a previous review?
Oh no, I left my game genie at Granny's, my friend's house. Fuck farts.
I don't blame this game for being challenging. Well, actually, I do. But I don't understand why the purpose is to get to a piece of poop. Does this mean that cat play is sacred?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a special new guest to our show.
After doing some research, I really don't think this game is all that hard. What it does is it blurs the lines of arcade action and traditional platformer. Remember in Mario how you needed to time your jumps properly, get leverage, and perhaps wait for a piranha plant to settle back down into a pipe before you made your next move? Well, it's kinda like that here, but to the max. It's just so tempting to try to make a speedrun through G&G, but it takes plenty of practice with the controls, mastering dexterity, eye-hand coordination, and perhaps above all else, patience.
Okay, I don't know who you are, but that's not funny.
Seriously, we are just trying to have an ordinary conversation, like an ordinary person, and then this guy flashes a picture of Barack Obama and talks about Mario.
If you're going to make a comment about this game, you could at least have it make sense and be about the plot. I bet you're the kind of person who thinks butt sex and freeism are inherently funny.
I don't understand this video, or the previous two. There are all these voices and I don't know who they're supposed to represent.
I am Satan.